Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be finally the much anticipated drawing for my 1500 subscriber giveaway. Sorry it took me a couple more days than I was expecting to do this, but you know, life, holidays, family, everything, you know, kind of comes in place, and you know, you got to find time to do it. So I finally was able to find some time today. I know I've been getting a lot of PMs asking the results, everybody being really nervous, very curious, wanting to find out. I want to find out myself, so without further ado, here it is. Now, before I do the drawing, I do want to run through a couple of shout outs to some of the people that went ahead and did submit some video responses. I had a total of 49 video responses, and that to me is it's a great turnaround. I know that I didn't really give out a topic, and that made it a little bit difficult, and I know it's the holidays and there's a lot going on. So to all those people that did do video responses, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I learned a lot of things. I laughed a lot. I learned a lot about you guys, your hobbies, your interests, and things like that. So I was really pleased with that. Now I do want to give a couple of shout outs to people that actually included Oakley's in their you know, some sort of Oakley or something to do in their video response, and that's G37 Guy OR, Lucent Dawn, Jojo 3102, and O-Store 690. All four of those people, and if you can, you know, go ahead and check them out, please do so. You know, that's the reason that I'm doing this shout out, so I can give a little bit back. But you know, all four of those guys actually did you know, include something related to Oakley in their video, and that was really cool to see. You know, obviously you guys know that I like my Oakley stuff, so you know, you guys paying homage to that was really special to me, so thanks for that. I want to run down a couple of videos you know, that I really liked and kind of stood out and whatnot, and then at the end I'll go ahead and let you know which one was the winner for my surprise video. First video is Dynamo Dylan. He had some information on some armor pieces that he had. I thought that was pretty cool. I really like that time period, you know, with the medieval knights and things like that. So that kind of hit home with me on that one. Another guy was Wombat Bull. This guy actually did a drawing of me, and I mean, it was really good. If you haven't thrown it away and you know, you wouldn't mind sending them to me, I would love to have that. I thought it was really cool with the time frame that you had on the video. It came out really nice, and I really liked it. Next guy is iQualzy. I actually PM back and forth with him. He wanted to do something really cool and different, and if you guys didn't see his video, it was really hilarious. You know, he's walking around and all of a sudden looks up in the air and decides he has to go pee, so I thought that was really funny, so check him out. Next video is Jay and Julie. You know, he had his son saying something about me having the contest, but obviously the funniest part was when he's telling him, you know, I Spy's having a contest, and his son says, I Spy's having a doo-doo. I was on the floor laughing on that one. I have a 3-year-old myself, so I can definitely, you know, tell how, you know, how difficult it is when they don't cooperate, but they do the, you know, those definitely make the best outtakes. Next guy is Cowboy. He had I think he has a number at the end of his name. I'm sorry if you know, if I'm not saying it correctly, but Cowboy with a K. He had a Christmas tree that had a bunch of pictures of knives, and I thought that was really cool. You know, I thought he printed out some pictures, but then he panned the camera down and showed that he actually owned all the knives and multi-tools and the flashlights that he had put on the tree. So I thought that was really awesome, a really cool idea for all of us knife nuts. Next guy is the Lazy Spoiled Kitty. If you guys don't know him, you know, go ahead and check all these guys out. But you know, he was really wary about making this video. He wanted to make something funny, and you know, this is the one where he's getting mugged, and he repels the mugger with his flashlight. That was really cool. He plays both the mugger and the muggy, so really funny video also. Next guy is Soft Air Guy. This guy was actually sitting outside in, I don't know how cold degree weather and snow, in like shorts and a t-shirt, and he was making some hot chocolate and poured a bunch of chili and Tabasco sauce and all this and all that, and you know, I thought that was crazy, but it's a cool video nonetheless. Also, you know, this other guy was the Next Archer. He didn't know what to make a video on, so he started counting pennies. And I sat there thinking, oh my God, is this guy going to count pennies for the whole, you know, duration of the video? But luckily he didn't. But it was a pretty funny twist there. And then the last guy is King Camo 123. Very genuine guy. I've been PMing back and forth with him. You know, what really touched me about his video is that the contest entries that he does, he doesn't enter for himself. Every time that he enters a contest, he enters for somebody else. And that to me is really cool. It's a really awesome way of paying it forward. It definitely gives the people that he enters into the contest for, you know, an extra chance to win something. And, you know, you know, great thing to do. So that was really cool. And now, last but not least, this is the person that I chose based on the video response as the winner for the hidden prize. Now, it's got a little bit of a caveat. Unfortunately, this person did do a video response, but they did not attach it as a video response to my contest video. So I was kind of torn between choosing this person or not for the mystery prize. So I figured, since they technically did do a video response, I was going to go ahead and award them the surprise prize. But unfortunately, they will not be able to be entered into the drawing for all the other ones. So unfortunately, you know, those were the rules. In order to be in the actual drawing, you had to go ahead and, you know, put it as a video response, but not in order to be in the you know, the mystery prize drawing. So, you know, a little bit of a gray area loophole there. So I went ahead and gave it to him, and that's the Mediocre Pirate. I thought this was a really ingenious video. I thought he was going to be, you know, doing a review first, and it wasn't really a review, but it was. And basically what he did is he was doing an unboxing and review on, or, you know, original, I guess, first impressions on a knife. But he called the knife the contest entry, which, you know, I kind of caught halfway through the video. And then the actual model of the contest entry was the iSpy 0099. That was really cool. I thought, you know, it took a lot of thought, and I mean, he actually opened up the knife and he had, you know, the name kind of, you know, on a sticky note on the knife itself, and I thought that was really cool. So the Mediocre Pirate, you go ahead and win the mystery prize, and this is what the prize is. It's a 5-piece outdoor adventure gear set from here's the company Field and Stream, and it comes with a Lensatic compass, binoculars, a fire starter tool, a 12-in-1 multi-tool, and a 9 LED flashlight with the 3 AA or AAA batteries. I hope you like it. I thought this was really cool, you know, awesome to throw in a truck, or, you know, in your car, or in a bug out bag or whatnot. So Mediocre Pirate, go ahead and PM me your information so I can send this out to you. And again, I'm sorry, you know, you didn't attach the video as a video response to the contest, so I'm not going to be able to put you in the drawing for the contest, but at least you know, you get this. So go ahead and send me that info. So in my, obviously, tactical Oakley bag, here's all the video responses. I went ahead and cut out all the little thumbnails in there, and there's all 49 are in there. So I'll go ahead and you know, and pick them out one by one, like I normally do. See if I can do this in front of the camera. So let's start with the Princeton Tech headlamp here. All right, I'll go ahead and set this down. Obviously you can tell that I can't see in there, and I'll go ahead and pick one person out. And the winner of that is Ostor 690. All right. There you go, Ostor 690. Went ahead and won that one. So go ahead and PM me your information. Next one is going to be the survival pack here from Outtack Outfitters. Again, awesome company, really cool you know, products that they put together for you. So let's go ahead and pick that one. You guys can see they're all in there. So I'll go ahead and shake it up a little bit. Let's look away. And pull the next person. That goes to Choke You. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me put this behind. There you go. Choke You. Alright. And guys, if you can do an unboxing video just to, you know, when you get this stuff, I would really appreciate that. You don't have to, but, you know, I kind of want to, you know, get some more people looking, you know, some of your subs looking at some of these companies and things, you know, which are pretty cool. So that would be awesome. Next one is going to be the Smith & Wesson knife here. Really cool knife. Go ahead and shake that around. Alright. And pick one person. And Smith & Wesson knife is going to G37 Guy OR. Let me see if you guys can see that there. There you go. G37 Guy OR. Great. Congratulations, buddy. Alright. The next one is going to be the Kershaw Chive with the Kydex sheath. Awesome combo there. Shake that around. I'm sorry this video is taking a little too long, but those shoutouts took longer than I expected. Alright, let me pick one. Chive is going to go to a hippie with knives. A hippie with knives. Now you got another knife to go for you. Alright, there you go. Alright, getting into the Oakley stuff. This is going to be for the O-Frame MX goggles. Let me set that there. And let me make sure I shake this up real good. Okay, shaking. Pick one. Gotta go ahead and pull that out. And the goggles are going to go to Wild Outdoor Killer 4. Wild Outdoor Killer 4. Maybe you can use it when you're hunting some more dinosaurs. Another funny video there. Alright, next is going to be the Oakley 5s. This is going to be the, the gray frame with the ice lens. Alright, I'll set those here. Maybe they're still in frame, yeah. Alright, here we go. Shake it around. Shake them around. Pick one out. Winner is going to be King Camo 123. Alright, King Camo 123. I think he actually entered for somebody else, so remind me who that was for, and I'll go ahead and get that out to them. And then last but not least is going to be the Oakley, what is this, the half jacket with the transition lenses. Set those down. Alright, here we go. Give it a really good shake. Shake them all around in there. And pick one. And that, oh, let me shake it again. Just pulling out 3 of them. Just one. Alright, let me make sure. That's going to go to the Next Archer. The Next Archer gets the, there we go. There, yeah, the Next Archer gets the Oakley half jackets. Alright guys, I hope you guys had fun with this. I know it was, the anticipation was kind of getting to everybody, so it was getting to me too. I'm glad to have found out who won all the prizes. Guys, go ahead and PM me the information. Hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and try and upload this today. So hopefully as soon as you get me your information, I'm going to try and get everybody's information in so I can send them all out at once. So, hopefully you'll get them before Christmas. I'll try and get them to you guys before that. If not, it'll be a good after Christmas present. Again, Mediocre Pirate is the winner of the 5-piece outdoor adventure gear set. Go ahead and send me your information. Everybody else, go ahead and send me your information so I can get these out to you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Last time I checked, I think I had gained another 270 subscribers, so I'm right around 17 and some change. So thank you very much. I'm gonna try and do this one, another one, maybe when I hit 2,000 subscribers. We'll see how that goes. Again, I always like to give out some good quality stuff, so it takes me a little bit of time to go ahead and collect that. But there should be a gun show coming up in January, so hopefully I'll be able to to start picking up some stuff for that. And saving it for that the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks again for everybody that entered, everybody that sent me PMs that couldn't enter. I'm sorry about that. I know it's really difficult time of the year to get a lot of stuff done, but like I said, I promised you guys I was going to do this, so I wanted to go ahead and do it. And I hope everybody had fun in the process. All right, guys. Thanks.